What's up YouTube, it's Artak and today we are covering Dragon Hard 10. As you can see, Artak and Staltus is what we're running. This is the most consistent fastest team that you'll find when it comes to running Dragon. I have seen some teams that run about a minute. They're generally with Nishak, and Nishak can die on the waves, or I've seen people run him alongside a Elva, which is then reviving. And again, if you die on the wave and Elva has to revive, you will get some fast runs, but also you get some pretty slow runs too. But this team is consistently 1 minute and 30 seconds, 1 minute and 40 seconds, and it is 100%. You are going to be getting through the waves, run about 30 seconds per wave and then 30 seconds to kill the boss. So it's a super nice team. I'll show you guys what we're running. We are running the two champions, Staltus and Artak basically, and the rest is food. The reason why we've gone with these two champions is because A, they have CC on the waves. So we have Staltus stunning the waves, also has his own increased defense. So that's super nice. He's nice and tanky. And also when he gets to the boss, he will be reflecting the poisons and landing the weakens. And then we have Artak, who does AoE burns and burn detonate, and also does a decrease attack, which basically reduces the amount of damage you're going to be taking. So fantastic two champions to pair together. Rather than Artak, you can use Bad El-Khazar. I was running Bad El-Khazar to give me a bit of healing. You can run Mithrala instead of Staltus too. So if you want to go with a few different options, but I found that these two work quite well together. They have good survivability, they have good damage. Before I show you the gear and I show you the presets, make sure you guys like the video, sub to the channel, leave a comment in the comment section down below. Let me know what you guys are running. I'll quickly show you the presets and how we are doing this. We have Staltus opening with A1. We then have the increase defense ability second. The reason why we're not opening stun is because we want our food champions to basically get hit and be gone, and then we can just stun and control the wave. If they are still there, then they're going to do a lot of animations, which we don't want. We then just basically purify with our Artak and then detonate the burns. It's pretty much what he's going to be doing throughout the whole fight. Staltus, you don't want to open stuns, so I generally leave stuns as second priority on the first wave, and then after that you can prioritize stun on the second wave, and on the boss wave you can do increase defense for yourself to give yourself a little bit more survivability. And the food is just going to be there and get leveled up at the same time. So I'll show you guys a full run of what it looks like. We are going to open with the burns, and then we're going to open with the A1. Generally, we get the detonate and we get increase defense, then our food dies, and then we can from there just control the waves. Staltus is going to cut in here, and then he's going to do the stuns, and here we're off. Right now we are burning, we are stunning, we decrease attacking and detonating burns. We have no issue staying alive, and the AoE burn seems to be quite nice. I was running Bad El-Khazar, who basically does AoE poisons, and his poisons can stack. However, the poisons basically just tick on one champion at a time, whereas the Artak burn is basically detonating on all of our enemies at the same time. A little bit unfortunate, the opponents or the enemies got a few animations off on us. We had a few champions there take a turn, but that's okay, it's not an issue. It really comes down to the stun RNG. If you can stun all the enemies, then they don't really take too many turns, but still run about 30 seconds per wave. On the boss, we are going to be taking around about 30 seconds. We landed a smite, that's pretty good. We do like smite. Getting the smite just means that we're going to do a little bit extra damage. I'm expecting around about a minute 30 where this boss goes down. If we can get another smite, that would be lovely, but even without it, we are going to be bringing this boss down. There it is. We actually get the smite. We're going to get the double value from the smite too, just here, and the boss should be going down a minute 32. Pretty nice. Pretty nice run. We got double smite on the boss. Even if you don't land double smite on the boss, you kill it around about a minute 45 seconds. So yeah, it's a super nice team, 100%. There's no risk to the team as long as you're built well enough and you're built tanky enough. I'll show you guys the gear for this. I have seen, like I said, I have seen other teams do it, but generally with Nishak and Elva, people run like super fast teams with Nishak, but Nishak can die, so he has the inconsistency. And if you are running Elva with him, if you die and Elva has to revive, then you can be looking at 2-minute run. So not really what I prefer myself. I like going with these two guys. Artak is in my Ice Golem team too. So he is wearing the same gear as Ice Golem. Let me see if I have any dragon. It seems to be I have a little bit of speed for my dragon. 96k HP, 3.9k defense, 274 speed, and then we have 404 resistance. Does he need the resistance? Then the resistance is nice. I'd say resistance on the boss is quite important. If you can resist the boss from landing those poisons, that's how you're going to stay alive. So I'd say you still need to keep the resistance over from Ice Golem. So it's basically the same build, 343 speed. He's landing the burns and then he's detonating the burns. And he's landing the decreased attack. So super nice from Artak. He has a chance to increase the burns on the wave too, which can be quite useful. He has increased speed, increased damage, increased defense, and increased crit damage when his HP is destroyed. Also increased resistance and increased speed. I don't really build for the increased resistance much because I don't like taking the debuffs. He has Miracle Healing and Blood Shield. Those two things really do stack up on survivability. These are the masteries we are running on him. So this is basically the same build I've showcased for Ice Golem. And then we have Staltus over here, who's very tanky. This guy is really tanky. He can really help you survive if you're running Guardian. I was running Guardian because I ran him next to Bad Alcazar, and Bad Alcazar was sometimes dying if he got crit. However, in the Guardian set, I saw that we got a lot of survivability. The Guardian set gives you 10% damage reduction on your team. So the damage basically then gets absorbed into Staltus. But Staltus is doing increased defense. He never takes any debuffs. He's not getting poisoned. He's not getting weakened. So he is pretty nice to be able to soak up that damage with his increased defense and then keep going. I'll show you his stats. He is 106k HP, so pretty big. I only have 1 star on him, so it's not the biggest awakening. I would like to have it bigger. 3.6k or 3.7k defense. We are running the defense aura, so it's around about 4k after the aura kicks in. 259 speed, I want to say. Yeah, 259 speed because of the speed boost. No crit needed, no crit damage needed. We have accuracy. Now, you don't need accuracy to reflect the poisons because it's not the accuracy of Staltus that is going to be checked. However, you are going to need the accuracy to land smite. So the smite procs are very nice. They're not essential, but they're nice when they do proc. So if you get the smite proc, or if you have the smite mastery on, or the blessing, sorry, you can go ahead and then add some accuracy. Unless you have 6-star, I believe, which is irresistible at that point. Staltus, increased defense, fantastic. This is why you can run him in a Guardian. 30% defense aura, also something that's helping him survive, and Artak survive. He can't be decreased defense, weakened, or poisoned. Massive for Dragon. He also has AoE stun, which is 65% chance to stun on waves on each hit. So that's really nice. The A1 is decreased turn meter. If the target is under any debuff, each hit decreases the target's turn meter by 10%. Really nice. We have a bunch of debuffs. We don't really care too much about decreasing turn meter because on these dungeon teams, you really don't want to decrease turn meter much, as you want them to basically detonate their burns. We have War Master with a little bit of additional damage, and these are the masteries we've generally taken. We have Life Drinker, we have Single Out, we have Bring It Down, and then we have a few other masteries. We have Selfless Defender, which is basically stopping us from taking a big hit at the start of the wave. And then we have Cycle of Revenge, where we're boosting our turn meter as well. Delay Death and Resurgent to drop off maybe the stun if we do get hit with the stun. So those are the masteries I am taking on my Staltus. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think of the team. Are you guys running duo? Are you guys running a speed team? Again, I'm not spending a ton of energy in dungeons. I just generally do my free-to-play energy, and then I also do my energy that I get from CC perks. So it's not really a whole lot of energy I need to burn through. I generally farm my food and my dragon tournaments at the same time. But yeah, let me know what you guys are running. Leave a comment in the comment section down below. Like the channel, or like the video if you're enjoying the content. Sub to the channel, and yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.